Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to the Way of Positive Change YouTube channel. I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. I certainly did. And I just want to take a look. Well, first of all, I want to mention the weather to everybody. Has everybody been having crazy weather? Wow, we had one day, I think it was Friday, that my yard was flooded. So, and that only usually happens when we have a tropical system move through that brings like about 6 or 7 inches at a time. So I hope everyone's staying safe and hope the weather gets better pretty quick. All right, so that takes me to my question. So, as many of you know, this is my office in sunny Southwest Florida, and I do readings every day. I'm very blessed. It's been very abundant. I've been doing a lot of readings. So I look at everyone's financial figures. So I know that when you see me on YouTube, I'm only reading in the Celtic Cross because I'm trying to keep it quick. I'm trying to hold your attention, so you subscribe. Thank you, and work with me. But when I read for other people, I read in the horoscope spread. So I read in the 12 houses of astrology, and that shows me 12 different departments of your life. One, of course, which is going to be your finances. So when I look in that area, having lived here through Hurricane Charlie and Irma in 2017, and Charlie was, I think, 2004, something like that, you can see in advance, because we're looking forward, right? So our angels and guides show us a little bit in advance some problems in people's financial areas that keep cropping up, keep showing up in everybody's readings. And one of them, especially for Hurricane Charlie, was a lot of the Tower card. And unfortunately, I'm getting that again. Now, I'm not saying that there's going to be a storm. What I am saying is that I would like to look to see if the tariffs that the president has placed on China and that the president of China, the ruler of China, has placed on us, is that what's going to make some shock waves? So that's what I'm going to look at. I'm not going to look at the storm aspect because we're just all too still shell shocked here from Irma in 2017. So I'm just going to look today. I'm going to look at, will the tariffs, and will they hold? What impact will they have on our economy, on the regular citizens of the United States economy? Will they hold? Because I know Trump's supposed to have a meeting at the summit, upcoming summit, that maybe something else could be negotiated. But let's see. Are the tariffs going to stick in there, stay in there, and what economic effect will it have on all of us, the citizens of the United States? Is it going to place us in hardship? And is that why the Tower card is coming up, angels? Or is it just going to fade away and they make a new deal and everybody's all right? All right, so let's look and see. I'll shuffle till we get a good feeling. All right, there it is. Usually always comes right after I say that. Okay. All right, so let's take a look, see what the first card is. The Star card is, it's the Aquarian card. It is the card of hopes and fears. It's also a card of balance. If you look closely, sorry you guys, my cards are old. They've been with me for quite some time. They're not my oldest deck, but they're the second oldest. And if you look at the feet, there's 1 foot in the water and 1 foot in the land. So balance is needed. It doesn't mean that we have balance, just saying balance is needed. Okay. And then the second card, which is on its side in the Celtic Cross, is the Lover. So this is, who are we making deals with? How are we making deals? Where are our partnerships and our liaisons? Who are we in bed with, so to speak? And is this coming, are we making these decisions, is Trump making these decisions from his head or from his heart? Don't go there. Okay. All right. So he's making them, because he He wants more. He wants it all. My friend Amber calls this the happy John Travolta, it's my birthday, happy I'm fat card. So that's at the base of this. We just want, more, more, more. It's never enough. All right. And so in the past, concerning these tariffs, we've always done our studies. We've always tried to stick with what is right and what is wrong. We try to follow established values and tradition. That's in the past. It's the Hierophant card. It's also the time of Taurus. So we're in that right now. Right, Judgment card. This means we're placing judgment on others, and others may be placing judgment, or probably placing judgment on us. This isn't good. This isn't a good negotiation card. This is at the top of the reading, so let's see what's going to come in next. Yikes. Okay, this means sort of being extra pushy. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is kind of like war. And it's not funny. But this means I'm going to push my way and do what I feel is right, regardless of what anybody else thinks. I'm just going to run roughshod over anyone that gets in my way. And I'm going to go forward with my sword. It's the Knight of Swords. And this is the place in the future of what's coming up. I call this place in the Celtic Cross the doorstep. So, and if you look, remember, tarot students, if you're reading, if you're just learning, you have to look at how they're interacting. See how this knight is actually looking at the partnership. So you have to kind of keep that in mind. The players, the characters and the core cards, and that they really do sort of come to life when you look at them like that, when you look to see who they're interacting with. So this means I was just going about and having fun and feeling like everything was good and sunny and abundant and it was all fine. Then I wanted more, and I had these goals. The United States, or Donald Trump, had goals, and I may have, I sent messages. This is the messenger, the Page of Pentacles. So this is usually something written, and tariff, taxes, and things would be written. And it's a coin, right? Right. Wow. Okay. So this means in order to move forward, this is in our hopes and fears. In order to move forward, we would need to surrender our current perception of what is needed. We would have to surrender this and not be in a retaliation now from what they've done, or tit for tat, this kind of thing. This means that we're hitting the wall. I like to call this card, everybody that knows me can't stand this card, they can get it in the reading because I call it the Dr. Phil card. You're hitting the wall. How's that working for you? Not so much. So we have to surrender our current viewpoint, our stance, our take on things, because it's not working. It's just not working. So we have to change it. All right. Yikes. This is not what I wanted to see, y'all. Devil card. This means we're dependent on them for some of these things. And I feel like the devil's riding Trump. I feel like this is going to hurt us. This puts us in a painful situation. Remember that the people in the Lover's card, are the same people in the Two of Cups, and they're the same people in the Devil card. And this is doing things out of fear. This is fear-based thinking. This isn't sharing and caring. This is, I don't have enough. I want more. So I'm going to reach out and not only be happy with what I have, but I'm going to try to take some of what you have. Because I'm afraid that if I don't, I won't have enough. It's fear. The devil and dark forces work in fear. It's through fear that people steal. It's through fear that they do anything. They don't feel safe. So this is a feeling of not feeling safe. It's also feeling a false sense of responsibility, either towards the president or towards this relationship, to the relationship to the president. Is look to see, who are we in bed with? What are we doing? And this isn't an enlightened viewpoint. This isn't, all right, I'll get off my soapbox. This isn't good. The Devil card is not good anywhere, at any time. Okay, and that's the outcome card. And this makes us pray. It makes us go back it's like doing a huddle in football. Everybody's got to huddle up and come up with a new plan. And the stained glass window means we need to return to spirituality with this and do a reboot. We need to come up with another plan because it's just not working. Remember where the major arcana cards here are at the top. This is the Hangman. Judgment gets us nowhere. We're not working with one another. We're not in partner. We're not working in a good partnership way when there's judgment being placed and charges. Oops, that's not a major. All right, and then the Devil card. So that's not good. So, okay, you guys. I have a couple more readings to do today. I think I'm going to come back tomorrow and do a reading on, if I get good sleep tonight, I will do a reading on the problem that we're having with Iran, supposed problem that we have with Iran and Bolton. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I forgot to do, if there's something that we don't know about these tariffs that's going to cause an issue. What we're doing is not working. It's just not working, and we have to change our tactics and our stance on things because it's just, we're going to hit the wall, and it's not going to help us. All right, so, okay, let's see. What do we not know about these tariffs? We got to come up with something new. And this is kind of like a lot of times people call this a club, like, when we're, going after each other, force. But I'm going to take this to the positive. I'm going to take this that we have to come up with a new idea. Planting new seeds, helping one another, trying to work together as opposed to fearfully working against one another. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. All right.